Okay, guys, we had started our international pro series season 2. It's our pro series season 2, and I am the caster of Pukkuly. Hello, namaste, everyone. I'm back for you. This is our first game. We only have 18 teams and 71 player, and let's see where's the playing path going and starting and the ending. Our playing path. First match is our Irangal match. Irangal match playing path is started from Yasnaya Poliana to Judgeful area, and our teams are going to their drop location area. And let's see what happened next. If they are trying to get drop classes or not. Some of the player are going same drop location and they are sharing same drop location area. Maybe there is some drop classes and the intense fight. If we can see, we are going to info you with you also. We can see 901 team as well. 911 team are going to hospital area. Maybe there is many new player. I don't know where is their playing path and the location. I don't know that's the where is the plane their drop location, but I am going to see and then I'm going to info with you guys. Our first circle is also there in Kameski area to Milta area. BXG teams are going from Lipopka area. Their BXG teams also have full squad and there is no other player, so they are playing 3v1 split it maybe. And we can say also ISSL teams from Pakistan. ISSL teams also going to their drop location, and they are trying to get some vehicles and then they are trying to go to their drop location area. We are seeing the fight YR team against 911 team. YR team, we only see 3 players, but they are facing knocked down. 2 players are already knocked down. Now YR teams only had 1 player left. OG are trying to get a shotgun, but there is some other player to support for OG, and they are successfully eliminated to YR teams. Between nice and intense gaming, 911 team are starting. They are trying to get points, and they had already eliminated 1 teams as well. We can see their Judgeful area. In the Judgeful back area there is also another teams. 2 teams are trying to fight POP teams and the CPT teams. POP teams, they are trying to throw the travel and then also trying to sort the pop teams type. 1 player are trying to sort a pistol. They didn't have any AR gun or the any gun to fight with another. He only have some pistol and then the chicken barrel shotgun. He is trying to go back and fall back, but CPT title leader shot Scarrel and then he finished pop team as well. He also faced a casualty 1 team. CPT Nasty had already finished, and Dino is also the knocked down. Little is trying to revive and recover their teams, but 1 player had faced the casualty. He only have 3 players left. Then he have to fight with there only 3 players in the future game and further game. And this situation we are also seeing 7 area. There are multiple teams and they are trying to fight with each other. Also we have already eliminated 2 teams as well, and here we have FMH teams. They had already get to elimination point, and BCS teams also here. He had faced casualty 2 teams as well. And the RSD team, he didn't had any fight further, but now he's trying to closing up with VCS because VCS teams already faced 2-man casualty, so they are trying to knock down VCS team and slamming with VCS player. He has also a wise decision because VCS teams only have 2 player left, and this is also wise decision to slamming there and clear the back area and then fight for the further teams. RS teams are throwing smoke and for the cover, and he's trying to slamming with VCS player Jorm directly slamming with VCS player, and then he also finished Neosi. And now we only have VCS player, one man left, little cutie, maybe he's cutie, okay, cutie, only the one player left now. This player are trying to hold on and then take for the further many points and the responsibilities for the teams also. Still we have two teams left in 7 area. Now we are going to see FMS team and RST team fight, big intense fight where okay, we have 10 viewers here. So if you are watching and the new viewers are here, so please subscribe and then like to our live stream as well and support also. We can see we have registered many 20 or 22 teams, but only 18 teams are entered here. So let's see what happened next. 9 teams are already trying to rotation for the further circle area, but they are also have RIP team, so is trying to sort 911 player, and Gucci has already knocked down for the running vehicles, and then now 911 other teams also have to come for the support to the Gucci for future, and then revive for the teams. 911 player has already come to support to their teams. Gucci has also revived already, and then he threw the throwable, and this throwable had already get a nice knockdown, but the support of teams already 911 teams had eliminated RIP teams to player, and then RIP Jumbo is also trying to support OG. He had already spotted OG and is trying to spot it OG, and headshot, a very nice headshot connected Jumbo. Now we can see RIP teams are trying to slamming with 999 teams. OG have to revive Mafia. Mafia slash spray to RIP Talks, but Mafia is also knocked down from the vehicles. Now 911 teams only have Floyd left. Floyd take 1-1 fight, and Floyd had nicely defended with 1-1 fight. He have to now fight with other RIP player. We had to get a 911 teams 1-1 fight and trying to fish, but Jumbo take the drop shot, and Floyd is also eliminated. 911 teams this time here they only get maybe 4-5 decent point for the first matches. Now we can see for the games 911 teams has to gain their points and come back for the points table. Nice points table. Asura teams already coming to third party to their teams, and Talks had already he is just recovered now, and he only have just a little health, 10% health left. Asura is trying to third party, but they didn't got close in. They already got fall down. Maybe RIP teams are now get some time to recover there, and then they also have to go to their first circle in the Snaya close of Yasnaya Poliana area. There also two teams are trying to rotation, and they are getting closer and closer. BFF team is trying to go in the Yasnaya Poliana petrol pump area. RST teams, one player had coming and he's trying to spray, and the spray is also connected. They also damage some of the percentage of RST player, but they can't knock down, but the spray is going to taking down, and then RST Mad Dog is knock. Now RST Mad Dogs can't revival. Maybe there is also another fight is going to further, and their RST teams also shot and knocked down to the BFF team here. 4C team. Okay, 4C. Okay, sorry. 4C teams. We are seeing 4C teams are fighting in the rotation area close of Pochinki Hill area, and they already get to elimination point for the knockdown with the rocket area. BFF team and RST teams are already getting close and close. BFF one player has knocked down, and Jean Cool has come to support to their teams and recover to their player, and he have to revive revive their player and trying to be full squad for the future games. RST had only one player left. Now one player has to come back and he have to get some points to there for the future games and ISL teams. We can see ISL teams also trying to fight with BXC teams. Black BXC teams are also from the Nepali teams, or no? We cannot know. I don't know which teams, which reason they are connected with, or they are going to they are represented. We didn't know, but we are trying to know which teams are, which reason are they are going to. Galaxy teams also get 2 elimination point already, and they are trying to loot the opponent crate, and some looted are also taken down, and he had got to fight with another FMS teams. Has clear out 70 area, and he's trying to enter the second circle. Second circle is also from 70 to farm area. CPT teams, they are only have 3 players left. They also ignore the 7 area fight and trying to go Rozok area bridge source side. Asura teams also had their same places. They are also fight down and bridge camping, trying to get a bridge camping. CPT Dino have to throw saw the Asuro, but he didn't. He had take a time to shot, and then the shot didn't damage to the opponent teams. In the Potato Hill side, we can see TTQS teams, and then RIP teams are closing down. RIP teams only have 2 players, but they are not going to wait. They can slamming down and trying to finish a TTQS teams for the future games. And they already get 5 elimination point. 2 player, only 2 player left, but 2 player is enough for the few opponent. See, full squad. They have all huge gun power, and then nice gun power to fight with the opponent player. TTQS also falling back to the school area, and then they are hold on to fight with another teams that are trying to share school area. If there is any teams there, or there are no teams. In this situation, we had already, our times has already taken down. We only have 1 minute 10 seconds left for the second circle. Shrinking RIP teams had knocked down from the Rekid. Rekid also have 2 players left, but Delta is closing to the Reef player. Reef Jumbo is already knocked down, and then Reef player has only 1 player left. Tox is only the last player of the Reef teams. Reef player have to get a individual solo performance to their teams and responsibilities for get better points. Rekid Yasun also knocked down, and the nice shot gun connect, and he get 1v2 against Rekid player. Rekid teams also finished. Now RIP teams also 1 player left. Now he have to get a responsibility for their teams and for the table points also. From BXC teams has got some shots from BFF team, and 1 player BXC teams also knocked down, but they didn't have any problematic situation. They can easily revive and then come back to the another fights. Nick, okay, निक ने कमेंट किया है इधर. क्या कमेंट किया है मैं समझ नहीं पा रही हूँ आपका कमेंट. Okay, now we have some announcement to give for you. We have a free 50k tournament from the 911 team gaming sports organize the 50k free tournament. If you want to register, you can easily register there. There are some easy process. You have to send some essays for the YouTube channels, and then you can register your team easily. One teams also can register many teams. We didn't have any rules. They can register one player can register many teams also. Okay, BFF and BXC teams are the slamming, and BFF Tony trying to shot, and BFF Tony is also getting knocked, and now BFF teams have only chains left. Kenji also knocked down. From another area, BFF Jane Cool also trying to get shot, and Here, Ghade also knocked down from the BFF last player change. Now, BXC teams also had the last player left. Now, 1v1 situation is closing down. Chain also trying to sort their player and then finish. BFF last player and BXC player now are trying to recover their player. Three players are knocked down, but Bena teams are trying to sort their teams and slamming closing to BXC teams. There are BXC teams had already knocked down two player, only two player left. Bena teams is direct slamming. FMS teams also coming to third party to BXC teams and Bena teams. Now we can see what happened next. BXC Goddess is also recovered. Now he also have to fight back to their teams. Bena teams also getting no shots. Bena teams also had a HP little slow down and he has to heal up to their healing area. FMS through the travel and then throw a ball get three players drop down a nice throwable. FMS teams had thrown and one net knocked down three player. Now the only last player left and FMS Leo getting shots from the UMP and last player also finished. Now we have already 10 teams and 30 player remaining. Now Bena teams and FMS teams also trying to fight with another. They are also trading same area. Now they have to fight to FMS teams. FMS teams also had full squad left. Here F4 is also getting shots. 4 is also knocking down. We can see in the kill feed area 4C at 4CS teams also have two elimination already and 4C. Okay, Osal 66 is reviving their players. You will also recover. Now they are also fight back. Leonis teams we can see in the apartment area. They are trying to getting shots and they are also getting shots some from TTQS teams and from the any other player. Castor OP अरे I don't know English अलिअलि आएको जति आयो त्यति भन्दैछु है मैले बिला नगर्नु न तपाईहरु नआउनु न मलाई बिला लाग्छ बिला गर्न आएको जस्तो यहाँले न ओके नाउ कास्टर ओपी भनेर मलाई कस्तो लाज पो लाग्यो. Okay, our third circle also shipment and third circle is going from apartment area. Okay, so apartment school area to the Razak area. FMS teams had already got a secure place and the nice cover place in third zone. Also, they have a favor and Bena teams also in the ease of some third circle. And TTQS teams also going to the circle for the any situation for that they are going to in Rojok hill area and now they are trying to fight with ISSL teams. ISSL teams also have two players, only players left. Two man also already had casualty. Now TTQS teams are in the high area. They have benefit in high area approach. Now they can easily see up another teams and they can already knock their teams in Rojok squad house area. Asura teams and FMS teams are trying to fight down. We can see in drone shot also FMS Asura player one man is knocked down in the warehouse area. Hades have Groza, the very nice player in close range. So we can see if they can have a close range fight or Hades have small benefit of gun powerful gun, they can easily knock. Asura players also have only three player left and they are in the splitted from some teams are in the warehouse and some of they are in different area and they cannot help support to their teams. FN's Leo throw the net and Asura Puna is already knocked down and finish also. Now Hades and Asura Danes also have to get close range fight. Danes is trying to throw the throwable. Maybe throwable they are trying to throw the throwable but throwable didn't connect with FMS player. Hades is also trying to get a spotted area, some spotted of angle area and then other FMS player is coming for the support. Now Danes is also knocked down from Ocean, and now Ashura teams have already one player left, and last player is also finished from the FMS teams. Now we have 7 player left. Okay, Asura last player, okay, last teams they also get one placement point because they had survived from 18 to #8, so they also get one survival point, adding up to their points table. In Leon is also trying to fight, and they already got 4 elimination. Their 3 men are knocked down and trying to recover their player, and circle is also changing. The fourth circle shipment is, we can see Rozok half area is also covered for the fourth circle, and the Leonis player has got a nice favor of circle. Fourth circle make them nice favor पाइसकेका नेसन लियोनेसको टिमले. अब के हुन्छ अगाडि, we can see RST teams last player left. RST teams also had only one elimination. They didn't get any additional point. Niji is trying to go central for the circle, but he got shot from the many teams, many players, and then RST last player also finished in #7. We only have now 6 teams and 18 player left. ISSL have 2 teams and Leonis have 4 teams left. Full squad. They have the benefit of full players number benefit. They can also get, if they use their full team's benefit, they can get a chicken dinner as well. We can see here NFS teams also full squad left. They have 1 player are knocked down, and NFS Yangshi is also have a little health, and NFS guy is in the Khulla area, okay, open area, and they are going to get knock now. Yangshi NFS teams have only last player left. TTQS teams are now trying to slamming with last player, and Seshar is looting the drop. They have now level 3 lure. They can now slamming with player, and they have a benefit for the drop gun. This Baina teams is trying to slamming an MS player, and Leonis is also holding up. We can see 6 player, but there is many teams left, only one players, and some of teams have 2 player, 3 player. Yangzi Baina 2 Yan throw the throwable to the Yangzi player, and then the throwable got a nice connection, and NFS last player is also finished. We have now 5 teams, top 5 teams and 13 player left. Leonis teams has also got another circle favor. Okay, no, Leonis has also have to now move out for the circle. Little not a long range, but they are only have to move 50 meter away. They have a benefit if they move a little fast in the circle. They can have benefit for the gatekeeping area, and then they can easily wipe out another teams. Leonis Minto म के सुन्दैछु इंग्लिश दिएको छ तरे म त इंग्लिश नेपाली के दिन्छ कुन बेलादेखि कोरियन देखि पनि कास्टिङ गर्न थाल्छु भाइ. We can see ISSL 1 player Landbox has already knocked down. Now ISSL have only Jimmy left. Jimmy also trying to go to their circle, but there is a gatekeeping from the Leonis player. Leonis has already get a central area, 4th circle. Now we only have 10 seconds left. In 10 seconds they have to go to the circle for the no damage from the circle. ISS also revive the dear player. FMS is trying to enter the circle. Leonis player sort out the player. TTQS also knocked down 1 player, and other player also get some shots from the FMS teams, and then also on Leonis teams. FMS teams already got 13 elimination points, and also they have 3 man left. They have also little benefit of gun power. Leonis is trying to get a sword. They have a little benefit in from the high portion area. Leon is also knocked down from TTBS. TTBS only have two player left. He is trying to slamming up, and Leon is player to player already knocked down. Now they are trying to recover to their play. Sasayar have a shotgun and M4. He's trying to knock down Minto. If he knock down Leonis player, he can get a nice proper area, and then he can also fight with FMS teams for good area. TDBS trying to smoke and cover to their area, but ISSL also trying to backstab Leonis player. Minto get a backstab from ISSL team, and Minto is also knocked down. Now Leonis player have to recover their teams, and they didn't have some time to fight. The Bajan has also knocked down from ISSL team. ISSL teams get a problematic situation for Leonis teams, and Leonis player have 4 man, but they are back to back knockdown, and we can see ISSL tied with slamming to a Leonis last player left. Yeah, Sandbox also have only dot HP left, but in dot HP he is trying to finish Leonis player. Leonis Jails also have dot HP. Who can see who can win the this battle, and ISSL Sandbox get the nice proper spray to the Leonis player, and Leonis player is also finished. Now we can see we only have 3 teams left, 5 player. FMS 3 player, and then opponent teams only have one player left, and he can easily wipe out TTQS teams and slamming to the last player of ISSL Sandbox, and Sandbox is recovering their player, but he had to fight with 1v3 situation, and he had also finished with FMS player, and FMS teams get for the 16 elimination point plus chicken dinner, 26 points add up a gap for the first match, and this match can make a huge gap to another teams, and if we had get on also second match nicely, then he can make a gap to another teams and make champions to this pro international pro series. ISSL teams also get 4 elimination point and second position. Teams, we can see they hadn't get any points in these first matches. We have to see why our teams come back in the second matches. We can see the MVP, most valuable portion of the first matches, Irangal matches. RIP teams talks 5 elimination with 700 plus damage, and then best companion title goes to Leonis J, and finisher is from FMS teams hardest 2K. They had a nice teamwork and nice gun power with player benefit, and they get a chicken dinner from the first matches. Now we have to get in for the second matches, and ID password is also came down. Maybe let's go for the second matches. I have to go for some break, and I will back in second matches. But जो हेरिराख्नु भएको छ लाइक र सब्सक्राइब चाहिँ गर्नु नबिर्सिनु होला है. लाइक सब्सक्राइब करना चाहिए. Okay, guys, I'm again back for the second matches. For the little break, we can see 20 teams. Okay, two teams are adding up in the second matches. We can see 20 teams and 78 players, and some of two players are didn't can go connect in the second matches. Maybe our second matches is Miramar matches, and then we can see the plain path Toria Humada, starting from Toria Humada and the ending in Valle del Mar area. Uh, for the first game, we can see FMS teams can get a huge elimination and also a huge chicken dinner, and this number of the points they can make a huge gap for the another teams. We can see 911 teams didn't get nice points, but they get a decent number of points. They can also come back. We also have 3 matches left. In 3 matches we can come back and we can get also a nice number and get in the hashtag 1 of points table. But let's see, 9-1 and teams drop in the Crossdale Vale area, and then there are not any teams close. We can not see any teams close in big Korea Umada area. BXG teams and Leonis teams are all nice close in area, and BXG had a make a nice spray to Leonis Minto, and he get a knockdown Leonis player, and he's trying to now finish with Leonis player. Another BXG player is also trying to get points for the teams. Leonis player also get 1 point. Bajan have 1 point to their teams. Leonis have a 1 and fight to the BXC teams. They are trying to sort. He has a Uji. Uji is the nice gun for the close range area, but we can see BXC teams had already fish a casualty. 2 player, and now only 2 player left for the BXC teams. Leonis already recovered their knockdown player. Now BXC teams are trying to get maybe fall back for the teams, or they are trying to fight. We can see in future game. Here NFS teams also drop in the Pecado area, and there is also another team. So IR teams also in the Pecado area. Maybe they are also trying to fight. Okay, RIP teams are already getting knocks and finish up. We can see in the Killfield area. TTQ also getting knocked to the Rekid player. Rekid player had knocked down 1 player, and BXC player also knocked down Leonis Mento, but cover of Leonis, another player, support of other player. BXC player also got knocked down. Now BXC teams only have 1 player left. RIP teams also have finishing knocked down 1 player, but Jumbo get a 1B2 to another Rekid player, and then he get 1-2 elimination for the team. BXC player have a last player left, and he has also get knocked down from Leonis player. Now BXC teams has finished off, and BXC teams is the first player for the elimination in second matches. RST teams also finished up, and now we have only 18 teams left. Rekid player Snow has only .HP left, but he had knocked down and finished up with another player. TTQS also trying to coming close in and trying to finish up another player, Rip Jumbo. Rip Jumbo is have all Thompson, and he have a secondary gun Uzi, and he's trying to knock down TTQ player also have recovered 1 player, but they didn't have the heal, and then he cannot heal up, and Jumbo had knocked down from the TTQ player. Rekid and TTQ Liquid is so close. Now they have to get 1-1 fight. Snows is also trying to make a fielding for TTQ player, making fielding, but TTQ Liquid had already spotted Snows. He's trying to finish. Okay, whoever are the new viewers, please try to support us and make sure to like, share and subscribe. Another Rekid player Snows is also knocked down, and Liquid had instant finish Snow, and then now RIP teams have only David left, and then Rekid players also have only Ayusun left. Here another player Bena teams also trying to fight, and Pika boys has already getting shots. He had already faced some damages from the another teams. CPT teams also trying to make a fielding. They had all teams are the first gun, and first priority is shotgun. Many teams are using shotgun, and the priority gun can also make one shot, and one shot can make a knockdown to the player. Is trying to killing a player, and CPT is also making a knockdown, but Ray's also got some source from the pain attempts, and he has also get some damages from CPT player. Dino didn't know the Benatho ban player. Okay, Bena player didn't have a benefit. Now he has only two player left. He get reflex from the CPT player, and Morris also knocked down. Now CPT also have only two player left, and Nasty had already knocked an instant fish. One man already had casualty. Dino is also knocked down. Bena player pickup boy is trying to make a nice TPP, and he get knocked raise. Now CPT player Little is trying to recover their player Dino, and Dino is also recover. Now A is also trying to fight back to the player, and Little had already known the player location. Bena player also have now one player left. Who can win this battle? We can see Bena has also one man left, and he have to go 1v2 against CPT player. CPT also have the two player, but Dino didn't have any health kit to him, so he didn't have any heal, but he get loot from the opponent teams, and he get also little health kit, and he already hail their play hailing. So now we can see what happened next, and which teams can win this battle. CPT are two man, and they are making fielding, and Reef teams is also our last player left, and he had also finished up from TTQ teams. When we can see we have only 14 teams left. We have a player also knocked down. We can see many teams are facing drop classes, and many teams are winning the drop classes, and the losing teams has already getting elimination from the lobby, and they have only two games left for the comeback. Pop player is also knocking down. Now Pop teams has also one man left. Extreme and extreme revive type, and now type also revive. We have to come back, and he have to finish up VFF teams. 2 versus 2 is finishing here. CPT Dino player has also finished the last main of Bena teams, and Bena teams also getting elimination, finished up and wipe out in the Miramar matches. NFS teams also getting shots. They are also get in the fight situation, and NFS teams also finishing up. We can see in the kill feed section. Now Pop teams trying to throw a throwable, and then we can see if this throwable can connect a nice, and they can easily finish BFF team. First zone also shrinking out, and BSS player are getting shots in the rotation section. They are trying to go for the rotation, but they have to face each other. NFS teams versus BCS teams, and they are getting swords. Here PFF team, another player getting knocked, and Pop player also one man extreme left, but from the Pop type they get supported, and Pop teams easily finish BFF teams, and they got 4 elimination point. But Pop teams has also get casualty from BCS. Pop teams also get casualty from another teams. Now we can see the second circle is in La Bendita area and Kyoto Parasayo area. Some of the circle is also in the water area, so the player had only some little area for the zone area. Pop teams also have to go for the circle. Their zone is also not very far. There is closed zone, so they didn't have any problem. Maybe they can easily revive, loot, and they can easily go in the circle area. We can see ORG teams. One player had offline, and he is now finish in the zone, and they will finish in the zone area. Now ORG team have only last win. Two man only enter. We can see two man had only enter in the. We can another Coco player is also trying to go the circle, and he had already get a circle central area. But Four teams also in the close, and now they are if they are getting spotted from the Four teams, we can see Orgy teams also finish from second matches. Two man only enter and two man one man is also offline if there is a problematic situation for ORG team. We can say FMS teams also trying to fight with Asura team, 1-in-1 fight, but Asura player there is another player to support, and Asura 5k88 get supported from another player, and FMS one player had already knock and finish. We can see Hades T2k is the maybe finisher for the first matches, and he get chicken dinner, but second matches he didn't had any get any elimination and he already get a casualty. FMS played another place also get a casualty from Asura player, but Asura did get spotted from Ocean, and Ocean is also getting knocked Asura player, and Asura teams have only two player left. Link CR7 he had recovered hand and also heal up, and he will trying to fight back against FMS player. FMS player also trying to throw a throwable, but the throwable didn't connect it. Get a throwable damage, and I've get it knocked down. Now Asura have only last main Link CR7. He have to come back and have to get a 1v2 for the teams, but Leo throw a throwable, and that throwable get damages, and half of the deal had finished, and he's trying to healing up, but he FMS Ocean jump get a jump shot, and he finished Asura team as well. Now Asura teams has also finished up. Now we have only 11 teams left. For the second circle changes shipment, we can see we already half of the teams had already finished. We only have 11 teams, 9 teams already finished. 9-1 teams didn't get any fight, engage in any fight. We cannot see any engage of 9-1 teams fight in. Maybe they are trying to fight for in the last circle, and their strategy to get a second dinner. Maybe they are trying to get a second dinner. Fusi is in the high position. They are trying to stay hold in the high position, and they are trying to get a benefit for the high position and finish off to the another player left. 9-1 teams and Leonis player are 9-1 teams and Leonis player is closing. They are in a close area. Maybe they can get a fight. They can also getting a fight. They are in the same area. Leonis teams had already 2-man casualty, so maybe 9-1 teams have a benefit to finish off Leonis player. Every teams are in the circle. Some of the teams is trying to get a circle. TTQ is also trying to in circle, and BCS teams is also coming for the circle. So many teams in the circle. They are now we can see, maybe we cannot see any fights in the second circle shipment in Los Leonis area. YR teams get a 4 elimination from drop clashes, and he had also benefit for 4-man. So maybe they are trying to get another fight, engage in the another fight. They are seeing players. They had already spotted a bogey. Maybe they are trying to slamming in their area. We can see ORG teams last man Tai Coco. He's trying to hold up and prone, and he didn't try to get engaged in fight, and he want to hold up and get some survival points. And third circle shipment has also favor for the ORG team, so he didn't have to go further area and further movement. Now FMS teams getting shots from the YR player. Nukes had getting shots from Nukes, and Orson had already faced some of the damage, not some of the damage, half of the damage already get, and he had knocked down from the Baker burst. Now FMS Leo have to revive their player, and maybe YR player is trying to slamming up one knock, and they are trying to direct slamming. So FMS Leo have to ignore and have to leave their knock player, and I have to fall back, but YR player trying to chasing up, and last main of FMS Leo is trying to finish up. Orson is finishing. You can see 911 team and FCS player is also fighting and here BCS teams and TTQ teams also are trying to fight TTQ player. 2-man knockdown, but BCS player Neo C is also finished up already. Now BCS teams also have only Dylan left. Dylan is trying to throw a throwable, but he's also trying to get shots from the shotgun, but TTQ's jumping shot are trying to connect, but his jumping shot didn't connect it. He's trying to throw a molly. Now TTQ as player also revive. Cesar also revive. Now he has also come to fight back, and now BCS players have to get 1v4. Then maybe we can see TTQ teams also finish off in this scenario. Direct throwable area and shares are gone connected easily, and BCS Thailand also finish up. TTQ has a nice fight up, and he had already knocked Liquid. Now Liquid also revived. Now TTQ player have 8 elimination with 8 elimination and no any casualty. And we have only 10 teams left. Many teams have a favor of third circle. 911 teams also trying to fight, but Fluid get casualty from the fight with Foshi teams finished off 1 player, and now 911 teams only have 3 man left. They have to hold up, and they have to make a responsibility for the teams and make points, get a points for the second match. He only get 5 points maybe in the first match, so they need a points for the hashtag 1 for the championship. So they are trying to get a championship and ignoring the fight further. So Fusi teams has also get a 2 points. They also have 1 casualty, so they also have only 3 man left. So now we can see we already have in a stage 3 circle, and our stage third circle also trying to shrinking now, and we only have 10 seconds left in this scenario. We can see many teams are trying to hold up the fights, and they are trying to holding in their area and now trying to fight. Pop also trying to get in the circle, but there is a Leonese player who is also chasing up for the Pop player. Maybe they are in the close area and they can also fight maybe, but we cannot see Leonese player once interested in the fight, and the Pops teams also didn't interested in fight, and they will ignore this closing scenario and they can fall back to the circle. Our fourth circle shrinking in the Puerto Parasayo area, and there is a distribution for the path to distribution of the road area, and Puerto Parasayo half of the Puerto Parasayo city also in the circle favor. So 9-1 had already gone in the circle, and then NFS teams and TGQ teams also in the circle area, but they are in the same area, so maybe NFS teams and TTQ teams can get assert each other with this scenario. NFS teams didn't want to fight, but they in the same area. If there is same area, they didn't want to fight, but they have to fight there. 911 teams and 4C teams also in the same age, so they have to fight for this age to get this age. 911 player is getting trying to get a shot. IC and NFS also get a shot from a TTQ, and then last player of NFS player also finish, and NFS teams is finished from in the hashtag 8, so they get 1 additional point for the survival section. So let's see what happened next. 911 teams also not trying to fight. Gucci also trying to make some of angle, but there is FMH last player left. They can also backstab 911 Gucci, so they have also a problem from the back area. So if they clear back area, they can easily fight. We can see Ozzy also getting a nice spotted area. If they are trying to support each other, if he had fight with Fusi, so he can support each other. So he are making a spotted area for for their player. Maybe Ozzy can spot it Charlotte. Maybe he add some. He can to Fusi. He have the some foods he can see there, but he didn't get any shot. We can see Charlotte there, but he didn't get any shot. But now 9-1-1 teams have to go in the circle, and he also have faced TTQ player also trying to get keeping, and Fosi player also trying to get keeping. 9-1-1 play. Gucci has knocked down from Chiubin, and then OG also gets shot. OG also got shot, and OG turned out in the dot HP, but support of Mafia. Chiubin also knocked down. Now Charlotte is trying to throw a throwable. This throwable, if he connect the nice throwable, he can easily finish 9-1-1 team. 9-1-1 team have a problem from the backstabs also. Mafia get a knock from the Charlotte. Now Ozzy have to face this scenario. He have to make a support and 1v3 for the teams, but we cannot see 9-1-1 player also survive in this scenario. We cannot see their survival possibilities, and 9-1-1 teams also finish from the pussy, and 9-1-1 teams also get maybe 1-2 points from this scenario. We can see IR teams, they have a player benefit, and they also throw a throwable, and Pop type knocked out. Now Pop have only one man left. Extreme, he's trying to fall back, but wire player is getting swords, and he's trying to knock out, and he's trying to fall back, but FMS Leo is also, if FMS Leo spotted the last player of Pop, he also get trying to get trying to make a swords to against a Pop Extreme, and he's trying to finish the Pop Extreme. FMS Leo, he already have 4 elimination, and then he also get in the hashtag 6. We have top 6 teams and 15 player left, and circle also moving out. Our 5th circle shifting in the open area, and then BYR teams get a nice spotted area, nice favor of circle. Now YR teams have a opportunity to get a he had opportunity to get keeping to another teams, and he can easily finish up another team. 6 player TTQ also have a full squad left, and they are trying to get some ages, but CPT teams and TTQ teams have to fight to get this age area. CPT leader had already knocked down the TTQ. He had knocked from the vehicles, and TTQ Saysor also knocked down. Now it's CPT. Dino had last player left. Dambru is also making a spotted angle for the last player, but they didn't had a area to finish up. Last man of Pop Extreme also finished up in the hashtag 6, and he also gets some survival point. Now we can see 1-on-1 fight of TTQ and then CPT Dino, and now CPT Dino is also not have any area, any place to get up or in the circle. So maybe CPT player also finish in this scenario. We are also taking shot to against YR team. YR teams also taking shots against the Foshi teams, and Foshi teams are knocking up. He had a gatekeeping. He can maybe Foshi cannot enter a circle area. He has to face a YR team against YR team. Maybe they will have to change a path, or they have to direct slamming with YR teams. Foshi is trying to fall back. We have 4 teams left now. TTQ have also full squad left, and FMJ teams have only 1 player. YL teams full squad, and 4 teams also have 3 men, 4 teams and 12 player. Almost every player have a full squad to support each other. Let's see what happened in this scenario. YR teams throwing shot against FOC, and FOC teams is trying to ignore against a fight with YR team, but he have to fight with TTQ, and FOC player is trying to get in the circle, but TTQ get spotted area, and then FOC teams had already finished up. Now we have only 2 teams left. TTQ team gets 16 elimination. In the first game, we can see FMZ teams get maybe 13 14 elimination point, and then second game we can see TTQ team also take a huge elimination point, and he also have a chance to win this chicken dinner for the Miramar match. But TTQ player already knocked down one player, but Liquid support from the another area, and he also get a knockdown by our teams. Now the both teams have to revive their one player, so they both teams have a little hold up to fight up TTQ. Now they got a time by knocking one player, so they are trying to directly slamming Wire team. Wire team also have some cover from the house area, so they have a benefit. But Damru get a nice spotted area high potion benefit, so maybe Damru spotted angle can make Wire teams wipe out. Liquid are trying to throw the throwable, and Jay is also trying to throwable, but this throwable cannot maybe knock down. We can see DDUs dry day coming closing, so Jay and Hughes have to had a 1-in-1 fight, but Jay get easily knocked out Hughes and finish off also. Now in this scenario we can see 4v3 fight against BYR and TTQ team. We can see casting over here Mercury. We can see what happened next. TTQ player is trying to closing up, but YR teams only have little space for the fight, and the circle is also closing up. We can have only second last circle left. TTQ player J has knocked down against YR player and finish up from for J teams also. Liquid is also trying to cover, and YR player also knocked out. Now only YR teams have last man left, Sonic. So Sonic is trying to make a fielding for TTQ player, and TTQ player Liquid also knocked down from the Sonic. Now 1v2 situation. Let's see 1v2 if we get 1v2 season, but he had a problem for switching gun, and this switching gun makes wipe out YR teams. Last player of YR player had some mistake for this scenario. If he didn't switch gun, so he can make wipe out for TTQ, but he is trying to switch a gun, and this make wipe out to YR team. So TTQ teams he got maybe 7 4 का 11 7 15 20. Okay, TTQ teams had got 20 elimination point plus chicken dinner, 30 points in one matches. These points can make a points table big differences for the TTQ teams. In first matches, FMZ teams get maybe 23 points, so maybe TTQ team can make gap of these points make. And RST teams also, we can say RST teams didn't get any points in this game, and BXC teams and also NFF teams also have a problem for this situation, and he didn't get also any points. So we can see MVP of second matches. TTQ Liquid is the MVP of second matches, 7 point plus 1000 plus damage, and also the best companion title goes Furia Sorje, and finisher is TTQ Damru get a nice shotgun connection against YR team, and he can easily get a chicken dinner for 4v4 fights. Okay, second match also had finished. Now we have third matches, and the last matches left. We also come in third matches left. So make sure to like, share and subscribe and support me. I will come in some break. Okay, guys, our third matches also had been started, and we have 22 teams in third matches. In every matches, in another server, we are seeing teams are getting low, but in this pro series we can see every matches play teams are adding up 22 teams and 80 player left, and our playing pad is also from the camp alpha and lakawi area. Third match is a sanok match. Sanok match is very small matches, and then we can see every teams are going to the drop location. 911 teams only have three player entered, and we can see first circle has also from quarry area to Hati area, and some of the circle is in water area also. We can see in boot camp area there is also only one player enter. 911 teams had TTQ teams, and 911 player is in same drop location. Maybe they can fight each other. OG, they have already known there is already another player, but he's trying to enter without any confirmation, and he had already knocked down ISSL teams. Also, we can see he's in the ruins area, and he also didn't have any teams left to fight, and we can see BXC teams is trying to fight in Paradise Resort. BXC teams already one player knocked down, and we can see YR teams also in the close end, and FS teams also in the close. They are trying to come back and fight back, and BXC player back to back knocked out, and now BXC teams only have Chat GPT only last main left, and NFS teams already finished last main of VXC player, and NFS teams get 6 elimination point. Pop teams and Leonis teams also are trying to fighting each other. Wire teams we can see in the close of Paradise Resort, but they are trying to third party maybe, and TTQ teams and ISL teams also are fight each other. ISL player Jimmy get knocked down from Dambru and instant finish, and he's trying to spray to knock, but he can't knock. FMS team also fight in Lakawi area. Asura teams also fight for against FMZ, and Asura teams have already finished off from FMJ teams. Rekid teams trying to sort FMZ. Rekid player also had got already one elimination left, and FMZ teams को दुईटा elimination आइसक्यो. TTQ player ISSL teams को लागि sort दिन आउँदैन. Rekid को लागि पनि one elimination आइ नै सक्यो. RST को player चाहिँ भने one man मात्र इन्टर गर्न पुगेका रहेछन्. Only one man had entered from RSD teams, and we can see FMS teams trying to make an angle to against Reiki teams, but they can't make an angle. We can see in the Painan area, Leonis player and the Pop teams had also fighting each other, but they are already revived, which is Pop teams had knocked down, but he had revived from FMJ teams. He had knocked down for Rekid player one man, and trying to closing off maybe we against the Rekid player as the one last player also trying to fish off, and FMH Hades also knocked out from the Rekid Ishnos. Now they are trying to closing off. Delta is also trying to spotted our player, and Leo is finished off Rekid Ishnos also. Delta is making a problematic situation against FMJ teams. FMJ have to revive, but Orson is trying to get closing off with Delta, and here we can see Leonis teams have already finished up Pop teams, and Pop teams also finished up from the third matches, and they didn't get any they have maybe got 1-2 points from the third matches, and against Rekid Cornell also knocked down from FMJ. Leo now a Rekid player have only last man left. Hades have to revive गर्नुको लागि maybe he are trying to revive FMJ last player, and then last player of Reiki Delta also finished from Ocean and Hades. Here FMJ player is trying to revive Poco. We can see 14 teams left, and 911 player also one man had already finished off. Now SV Baby Girl and Floyd is the only two player left from 911 teams, and DTQ also here closing up. DTQ also finished up ISL teams, and they got 5 elimination, and they didn't get any casualty from the first drop classes fight. First drop location, we can see first stage of circle has also have time to shrinking, and they have also time to recover in the circle, and they have many times for the inter circle. NFS teams is trying to sort CPT player, and CPT Ray is also knocking down, and we have only CPT last player left. Now FMZ Leo also trying to fight with against RIP player. NFS teams is closing up, but the NFS teams also getting shot from BFF player. BFF teams making problematic situation for the NFS player. They got knocked from NFS teams, and CPT player have a benefit from this third party situation. Maybe CPT last player can revive the last knocking player of CPT player. He have a time to revive, and we can say our RIP teams also making a third party scenario against FMZ teams, and FMZ had is against knockdown from the RIP. And then we can see now FMZ teams have only last player Leo left. Ocean have to revive, but Leo didn't have any place to revive, and he didn't have any area to go, and we can see in the back RIP teams have closing in for the FMZ player. In the another area, we can see RST last player is also in the backstab of the FMZ player. CPT last man also trying to go from the water, and then he has to trying to fall back from the water area. Second circle has already shift made at the area to Painan area, and against Painan area VCS teams are trying to go in the Painan area, and Leonis teams had already in the Painan area. He had drop classes with Pop, but he had already finished up Pop teams. Now Leonis teams and BCS teams is maybe a fight with each other. Minto had already knocked out, and Sardine is trying to throw a throwable for the cover and revive, but Minto against SVCS teams has already finished Minto. Now Leonis player only have J and Sardine. Sardine making angle for the BCS player, and J also trying to get a shot, but BCS player had already slamming with Sardine, and Sardine had already finished. RST last man Noji also finished, and RSD teams also finished from the third games. Now Leonis player only have last player left. They have already BCS player already have idea where is the last player, and he's trying to throw a throwable. And we can see TTQ team and 9-1 teams also faced a fight against with either other, and TTQ team have 4 player, and they have benefit the number of players, so they had already finished. 911 teams, Baby Girl and Floyd, 911 teams has also finished from the third matches. They didn't get any points from the third matches. Maybe they have only in 3 matches, they only maybe have 3-4 point from the maybe 3-4 maybe 6-7 point from the 3 matches. Leonis last player is also trying to hold up in the last area, but BCS player already threw the throwable, and throwable had finished. Leonis player also we can see we have only 10 teams and 32 player. 911 had already eliminated from these games. Sorry, 911 didn't get any points from this matches. Now we can see 10 players. CPT last man is also trying to get from the source side in the circle area. Is also get a circle because circle is shifting in Tati area source side, and he had already got a circle. He only have to go in 200 meter for the circle. He was trying to hold up and make any survival point against their teams. NFS teams going to wheeler in the circle area. They are also trying from the hold up in the source side area. We can see Asian NFS player is trying to reunite it to their teams. They are trying to rotation and three players in one vehicle. If somebody spotted them and spray, three players can knock down in one spray. So this is the last complication for the competitive games. If they are trying to go in same vehicles, all players in same vehicles, they have a problem. And if anybody spotted, they can get shots, and their full teams can eliminate it from one spray. So in compy we have to use different vehicle to each other. Rip teams only have three player left, and they also had got third circle edges also. TTQ have also entered the circle already, and we can see Fosi teams and TDQ teams is in the same area. So they are also getting maybe fight each against so Fosi teams also maybe they are also have idea they are in another places, they have already opponent team, so they have to fight with each other against to get edges of this circle. Fusi player also have one player casualty already, so they only have three players. They have to fight with TTQ against 3v4 fight. We can see RIP team, sorry, RIP name BCS teams and T5 teams are fighting each other. T5 player Loki had finished from the BCS player. Now T5 player only have 3 men left. Fly 921 have already faced damage, many damages from BCS player, so he had already revived. Rambo also trying to get shot from against BCS player. He had knocked down one player. Neosan is trying to shot Killer, but he didn't get any spotted area. Killer also trying to cover pop up the smoke for revive to their player. So he have to make a wise decision for the player. If he try to revive one player and getting knocked, then they have to face a problem against future for the game. Rip teams also in the close of T5 player, maybe Rip teams also can make a problematic situation to for T5 player. Rip Jumbo is trying to get close and close for the T5 player, and he try to surprise the T5 player and get a surprise knock. Maybe Jumbo can make a surprise knock, and he can throw a throwable as well. If they already seen the player location, they can throw a throwable and they can make easily one knock and no finished. Rip Rajbo had spotted from T5, but from the BCS player they also get a knocked one player. Now Rambo have to go back and revive their player. Merald has knocked down, so BCS player as trying to directly slamming. Flies trying to spray the player which is coming from vehicles, and then the spraying the player they get knocked. Killer also trying to reverse cover the player, but the BCS Dylan has also finished. Kills TCR is trying to move, but he is spotted in the open air, and kills also knocked out. But BCS Extreme is not in the close area, we cannot revive, so maybe BCS teams also have only one player left. We can see any teams or any of the teams didn't eliminated. We also have 10 teams and 29 players. Some of the teams player has faced the casualty, but they didn't get any team casualty here. Fosi teams and BFF teams also trying to fight each other. Fosi Charlotte has also finished, but Kumak is in the different area. He can make a knockdown against Saints. TTQ as Liquid also faced a sword, and TTQ as Liquid also knocked down again. RIP player directly slamming T5 player, and T5 player has also knocked down, and 4C player has also knocked down from BFF player, and 4C player of finished from the BFF. Now 4C teams also have only last man Chubin left. They get 5 elimination from the draft classes, but they didn't add up any points from drop class, and T5 player also no back to back knocking down. Now T5 have only last man Mayrold left. Rip teams are trying to slamming, and Mayrold also had spotted from the thugs, and he also finished off. Now Rip Jimbo can easily revive. Circle has also shrinking shipment. Our circle changes from boot camp to boot camp another area, so player have to go circle so fast and fast. We had already faced fourth stage of circle, so they have to go circle fast. It's fast at Shival TQI player trying to revive player, trying to get in the vehicles and revive in the zone area, but he can get in, he cannot make a get in play knock player, so he is trying to revive in the zone. So maybe George is also can revive and make a heal off, so he is recover the TTQ player have liquid had already finished. Now 3 man left, is trying to get in Zorkal, but BFF player is also in the closeness, they are also can give a shot. Pujo is trying to get a shot. CPT last player is also in the back area. Maybe CPT player also can make a problematic situation against TTQ. BFF chances are knocked out. A TTQ player and the BFF Pujo is also have to fight it against 1-on-1 fight. Cesar is also in the close area. They are trying to connect a shotgun, but BVF Pujo is also finished from TTQ teams direct slamming, and then he also get a make a finish off to the against BFF player and make this area to their hold up area. But circle had also changed. A circle goes in the bootcamp area, so now TTQ player have to move in the area, but Fushi player is trying to get a shot. TTQ player and trying to knock out Fushi will make all changes in the game. TTQ Sesher had knocked down from the Fushi last player. Domri is also getting shot from the Fushi tube in last player, but Fushi player is also getting some Molly damages, and the Sorge Molly juveniles also finished. Now we can see TTQ teams get 16 elimination against Domru had 8 eliminations. Sorge also had a 4, and Seychelles has also 3 elimination left. RIP team and NFS teams are fighting each other, and RIP teams only have 2 player left and easily finished off from NFS teams. Now we can see BCS player and NFS player also fighting. BCS is also have only last player left. NFS and all other player are trying to support, and now we can see 1v3 situation to against BCS player. If he can make a 1v3 situation, BCS player can aid of a nice number of elimination point against. Again he finished off 2 player 1v2 he can make. Now NFS player also have only last man left gap only left. He can also spotted gap also, but the BCS player get backstamp from DTVQ player, and he also get not finished off from the need of TTQ player. Now we have only 2 player left. Last player of TTQ player again get a chicken dinner. We have seen NFS player last player Y gap, and Y gap also finished. WH gap also finished against TTQ player, and they also get again chicken dinner, back to back 2 chicken dinner. TTQ player had he had got maybe 9 9 3 12 6 18 elimination, and 18 elimination plus second chicken dinner to TTQ player. First chicken dinner get from maybe BCS, and the second and third chicken dinner is getting for TTQ player. They are making a nice gap and nice gameplay for against other teams, and ISSL teams didn't get a nice point from this third matches. Also Asura teams also only get 1 point, and the ORG team also only get 1 point from only ORG, or Blizz teams also get only 0 point from this game, and BXC teams 2 points, and Bena teams also didn't get any points from this match. NFS teams also get nice number of point from the third matches. They also get 15 elimination point plus second position. We can see Sanok match MVP are going for TTQ team. TTQ team or deserving player. He make a beautiful chicken dinner and easily chicken dinner, and Damru make 8 elimination individually. Solo 8 elimination for the teams. Solo contribution and damage also 1300 plus, and best component title is also for the TTQ Damru, and finisher is also for the TTQ player Sorze. And then TTQ team get also a second chicken dinner back to back for this international pro series season 2. So we are seeing 14 viewers here, so please make sure to like. We cannot say any likes here, so make sure to likes and subscribe also. And now we only have last game left, on the last chance to play changes in the points table. Let's see what happened in the last matches. I will back in the last matches and for the some little break, okay. Okay, guys, back again for the last matches of the International Pro League Season 2. We had already successfully finished International Pro League Season 1, and that was also an intense and sweet and nice game. So season 2, we can see the domination of TTQ player from the second matches. First matches, TTQ teams cannot get any decision point, but from the second matches, TTQ team are dominating the full lobby. We can see 21 teams and 80 player for the last matches, and the last matches playing path also goes from Severne area starting from and thus ending at Novorepnoy area. Many teams are going for the drop classes, and in the 7 area we can see multiple teams, and 911 baby girl had already knocked out against BCS player and also finished up 911 teams, and now already have only 3 player left. Mafia is going to make of angle, but in the BCS player of last one player, BCS are trying to make a 3v1 speeded gameplay, but one player are finished. We can see Blitz teams also fight off in the apartment area. Bena teams is also in the apartment area, and Reiki teams, we can also see Reiki teams in the close-up apartment area, school area. We can see our Blitz teams have only 2 player entered, and the 1 player had already finished. Coco had already finished. Now only Clone had left. Now Clone have to fight with against Bena team and also with Leonis teams. We can see Leonis teams in the school area. There's also have a nice game from the 3 matches. They also get a nice point from 3 matches. Now we can see in the last matches how their game goes. Leonis teams are making an angle in the apartment area. Kaneki is coming for the vehicles. He is trying to get vehicles close in, and Bena teams also trying to make a shots against here. Here Bena teams also trying to get Leo against the Leonis team. Here we can see BFF team and Pop teams are also fighting off each other, but BFF one player also knocked down, and Pop player also finished up from the BFF Tony 2T Reka. Now KNG trying to fight against 1v2, and 911 teams also are knocking down from the player, and then Pop teams is directly coming, slamming, and KNG had also knocked down. Now BFF teams have only last man 20 left. 911 player also fighting with each other in the 7 area, but 911 teams also had finished up maybe, and the last man of BFF teams also had finished up. Now we can only see 2 teams left in the 7 area. In apartment area they're also finished up. They're also fighting up with against Bena teams and Reiki teams. Now BCS team directly going to slamming for the Pop teams. Pop teams has also some of the player are knocked down, but they had already recovered player. They also have a horse close up, so horse can make also a sound, a nice sound. We can see BCS player trying to get a throwable, and the BCS skills and through lever of Pop teams are trying to fight against AR versus shotgun. BCS another player also coming up for the support, and True Love had knocked down, but Pop type come up to fight support, and Pop type knockdown Neoc, and on top covered, and on top also knockdown kills. But FMZ also coming off here for the third party, and they are also making problematic situation against BSCS teams and the Pop teams. FMZ teams, they are playing 2v2 split at BSCS style and against knock from the Pop type. Now BCS teams only have last man Neoc left. He had a solo aggression and the team aggression for the last matches, but their aggression make their teams maybe wipe out. Pop on top again knocked down from the FMZ player, but the True Love of Pop top had revived. Now we can see if FMZ teams can finish off this battle and make the head up from the number, or they also finish up from this game. Pop types also knocked out from the FMZ Hades. Now only last when True Love left, and True Love also get a shot from the throwable, and they also knock. Now BCS last player Neos is trying to hold up in the sack area. Maybe FMZ player didn't know where is the player of BCS, so he can hold up and make a surprise shot against FMZ team. We can see Rojak area. There is RST team close in, and Asura is also in the close of Rojak hill area. Leonis teams in the we can see Leonis teams in the school area. FM BCS last man Neosi make knocked against FMZ Leo, but the cover of another FMZ teams. BCS last player Neosi had also finished. BCS teams also finished from the last matches, and their matches has been finished from this time. We can see Bena teams and Leonis teams are fighting. Ricky teams also we can see here, but Ricky team also finished up from the Bena teams, and they already got full elimination. And the last player of Bleach teams has knocked down Bena player 308, but the cover of Bena another player Thoban, he can refinish player of Bleach teams, and are trying to revive the last player. Leonis player is trying to go on a rotation, and CPT teams they are closing up in the rotation area, and CPT player is also knocked down. Last player has left out, and last player is trying to fall back. Maybe the Leonis player is trying to get a shot, and last player also can finish off in this situation. Asura player also coming up for the third party, but maybe now Leonis teams have to fight with it's against of player. So we can see there is also in the Potato Hill side Reap teams and T5 teams in the close area. They can also have a fight in this situation. RST teams and the last player of the CPT player is also closing up. We can see our Shura player Danes had knocked up, and the offline player of Pune he is cover up in the house, but the last player Asura Ling CR7 also finished up. Now we can say Asura last main left. They have now last player, maybe he didn't come for the online, maybe he make some points table addition for the teams. Asura player has also finished. We can say Asura teams has also finished for these last matches. Now CPT last player is also making a spotted area against a RST team, and RST player is trying to make a spotted area. Rip team and T5 teams also facing the fight each other. Rip Devil had knocked down from the T5, and Jumbo is trying to get a supporter for the teams, and ISSL teams we can see they are also come for the third party, and Talks he get a direct slamming from ISSL player, and he is also knocked out. Now Rip Jimbo has also got a sword from T5 player. Now Rip teams has only have a last man Ratspo is trying to fall back. Now T5 team and ISSL teams are trying to fight each other. ISSL teams also get a sword and trying to make a throw able for the T5 team. We can see who can win this battle. ISSL Sandbox had knocked down. T5 player is trying to make a vehicle knockdown for the T5 player, but backstab from ISSL Jimmy, he make a T5 Loki knockdown. Now T5 player also have a last player 5 left, and Fly is also going to fall back for the team any points. We can see FMJ teams also trying to get in the circle. There is also another intense fight which against player के भयो यहाँनिर लाइन गयो कि ओके चार्ज चाहिँ सिद्धै छ नि त नि. Okay, we only left 11 teams, FMZ teams and the YR teams also fighting each other. YR teams had only last main G-Nux left. Now G-Nux have to fall back, or then he was interested for the fight. BXG teams and Pussy teams also trying to fight in the Pochinki area, and they are getting knocked back to back in. We can see in the kill feed area FMZ Leo is also knocked from the YR last player. Now FMZ player have to come for the support and make a revival recover for the teams. Poco is trying to get a support for the teams, and BX team and 4C teams also we can see fight. BX teams already got 5 elimination and he is trying to slamming up for the last player of 4C team. 4C Kumai had all dot HP left and he also got last shot gun connected, and 4C teams has also finished. BX teams got 6 elimination and he had clear out the pushing area, but ISSL teams also coming up in the pushing area. Maybe ISSL teams and the ABXC teams can fight each other in the pushing area. Wire player is trying to making a spotted area, but Poco had already revived Leo. Now Wire last player is trying to fall back, but he already gets shot, and Wire last player also fade or hey last shot connection from the Poco, and he had also finished. Wire teams also finished. We had seen 9 teams in the area, and circle is also second circle is gone from ruins area to Dodgeful city. See FMZ player trying to loot for the against looted area, and BXC teams also trying to go for the circle. He has to go for the circle. Second circle is we also have 1 minute left for the second circle shipment. So they have the 1 minute time to second circle and maybe they have tried to hold, and they are trying to go. SSL teams also get 6 elimination points, and he's trying to go in the circle, and he already get in the circle. We have 9 teams left. Also we need to 1 team elimination for the placement point. ISSL teams is the close for our IP RIP team last player Rajpo. Maybe ISSL teams didn't know the last player is coming here for the camping, so ISSL team can get surprise shot from the Rajpo and they make some casualty from the Rajpo. ISSL player is trying to scouting this area, but Lucifer is entering. He didn't see the last player of Rajpo and he knocked out Lucifer and finished up also. He get 1 elimination addition, but ISSL Lucifer had a surprise scammer shot and he got scam from the replay. And now BXC teams also come for the third party situation. ISSL team get a third party. Now they have to fight against BXC player. We already get 8 teams left. Now any teams if finished, they get elimination point plus survival points as well. But ISSL team get backstab from the back area of TTQ player. Now ISSL Sandbox has already knocked out. Laser is coming for the support, but BXC player also TTQ player also come for the third party, and then Razor make the 1 player knockdown, but TTQ third party make ISSL player also finishing wiping out TTQ player. Now trying to finish up BXC teams, and the last player of ISSL team BXC last player trying to fall back, and maybe he's successfully fall back, but the ISSL last player cannot make get any area area for the fallback, so he are also maybe finish in this scenario. Liquid didn't know the Jimmy location and he gets surprise from the Jimmy, but back another TTQS players is coming for the support and the support of Damru. ISSL last player Jimmy also finished in the stack at position. Seisher directly gone for the slamming of last player BXC. Now back another TTQ player has also come for the support, but the Seisher didn't need any support. He also finished last player of BXG team. Third party of TTQ player make the wipe out of Gatka area slamming BXC against ISSL team. He get finished up with 2 player, and we only left 5 teams in the this last game. 5 teams and 14 player. This is the last game of international process. That's why the every teams are trying to fight and directly slamming with against each other, and then that's why in the third stage of circle we already have 5 teams left now. But 5 teams in the third circle, there is a full circle, full spotted 4 area left, so they can easily hold up any area and they can they cannot make any teams spotted. So RST player already knocked out one player. Now last man left, top B and A, and top B and A also finished from the Leonis Vazen support, and RST team also had finished from for fifth position, and we only have now 4 teams and 12 player list. Leonis teams also get 5 elimination point, and he had also they are also at feast casualty for one player, and this is maybe this make any differences for the future for the game. In this scenario we can see TTQ teams and FMZ, the two teams the nice and intense two deserving teams are fighting each other in this last scenario. This fight can make the player hold up in the viewer section and make a player nice intense impact for the teams. FMZ teams also a nice deserving player, and they have also a nice gun power, and TTQ teams we already seen their gun power and already seen their domination. And this last match TTQ team also had dominating the all over the lobby. FMZ had it also knocked down and finish up. Now FMZ player also have only last player Pukkuly. Pukkuly is trying to throwable, but that throwable is overpin and throwable blast in the sky. So now TTQ team also have already know the location already. Poker revealed the location, so now TTQ player also trying to make any spotted area angle and trying to finish the last player. 4 teams left. Last player of Poker is also trying to defend, but Caesar make a nice connection of shotgun and finished of the last player of FMZ, and FMZ finish in the hashtag 4 position, and they make a nice points add up in this last matches. So only left 3 teams in this last matches, 3 teams and 9 player. TTQ have 3 player left. 1 player had already faced casually, but 3 teams can make the whole lobby domination. Leonis teams also have 3 man left, and the last player NFS teams also have 3 man. Proper 3v3 fight we can see here. NFS teams didn't want to interested any fight, but a TTQ player is trying to hold up in such full hill city, and the Leonis player is also coming up for the fighting. Leonis teams also trying to fight and interested in fight. We can see now TTQ teams and the Leonis teams fight each other against each other. So maybe which teams can win. You can also comment the comment, and you can also predict which teams can win this battle and which teams can make champions of this game. International Pro Series Season 2 we can say. TTQ player is trying to spotted Leonis player and trying to shot, but they didn't get any shot. Leonis J also making a fielding against TTQ player. Seisher is trying to go for the angle. 3 teams, 9 player, and the circle is also in the 4th circle. Only we had on 4th circle Swiftman. Now 5th circle is also changing up. 5th circle goes to the hill city. So NFS teams have to go for the circle, and Leonis player and the TTQ player had already get a circle area. We can see the fight will be hold for the few times. Leonis they didn't know the Caesar location. Caesar make a nice angle, but he have to knocked out J. If he knocked out J, he can easily finish Leonis player, but he can't knocked out. But the information of Caesar, another player also Caesar info of Caesar, the Damburu also going for the sword gun connection, and J are knocked out from Caesar connection. They also finished off. Now Leonis teams only have last man left. Okay, Virgin also recover, but okay, Virgin get recover. Now Leonis teams had 2 player, and then NFS teams 3 player. Now NFS teams also giving shot against TTQ, but Leonis player is making any angle for the elimination point. Leonis Virgin is going for the closeness of NFS player. Now we can see Leonis teams and maybe Leonis teams and NFS player can getting shot each other, and the TTQ player have the chance to win this chicken also and get hat trick for the this last match also. If we can get hat trick from TTQ teams, then we can see the nice domination of TTQ player. Three teams. Fifth circle is also have time only 15 seconds left for the fifth circle changes. TTQ already knocked out the NFS one player double edge gap. Now NFS another player is also going to get a edge of circle, but he's trying to get up circle. He has also getting shots from the TTQ. Caesar is knocked down. Now the player of Sharjah is coming for recover Seisha, and Leonis player is also trying to get spotted any area for the player to knocked out. YJFB had already finished up. Domru make a finisher for the why double edge gap. Now NFS teams also have two man left. 2v3 game converted to the game. Damru make a nice angle area. He can make a nice impact for the teams, and he can make a casualty for the teams. Kaneki is spraying against Kaneki, but Kaneki only get damage. He didn't get any knockdown. Caesar is trying to now throwing a throwable. This throwable maybe get knocked out, but this throwable didn't get any knockout. NFS team didn't want to fight. Still they didn't want to fight. They didn't get any shot against any teams. Only left three teams left, and sixth circle is also changes in the George Pool's hill area. Now circle is also favor for TTQ teams, so every teams have to go for the circle is also shrinking off. Now NFS teams also have to make a risk, and he had already gone for the circle, and Solix NFS player make a vehicle elimination for the Leonis player, but the Buzzan also making supported and Solix knocked down, but the support of Eugene and Leonis teams had finished up, and TTQ teams have the chance to get a third last player NFS, and he had got on this last play game also chicken dinner. Back to back chicken dinner. TTQ team had got hat trick situation. TTQ teams get a nice hat trick game and the nice domination for this full lobby. TTQ team also get a 14 elimination for this last match, and also chicken dinner addition. 3 chicken dinner back to back hat trick situation. Congratulations, we can see the champions of this international pro series. We didn't need any result. We already see the champions. TTQ as or champions of this game, and then maybe hashtag to the other teams. Any teams can get. FMZ teams also make a nice game play, and they can make a nice impact for the teams. Let's see what happened next. 911 teams didn't get any points. Maybe in the 4 matches they get only 6-7 points. Okay, we can see the last matches MVP. TTQ Damro is again the MVP of this last matches. Only 4 elimination they get, but the damage of this player is 800 plus, and the T5 NAP Flight 921 is the winner of best companion title, and finisher we can say TTQ Sire. Nice gameplay from the TTQ team. We can see the very deserving player and the champions of this international pro series. TTQ team, congratulations to their teams, and I hope TTQ team can make many further games impact nicely. Now our 4 games overall, every games had finished. Now have to say goodbye to the viewers and then organization from the management. Thank you for the watching. Those player viewers who had commented and who had liked out and who had subscribed, thank you for this support, and thank you for everything from the Pukkuly. Bye bye, namaste, bye bye from the Pukkuly.